Hi everyone! So it is Monday the 7th. I think it's been a week since, 7th. It's been a week since New Year's Eve. And it's been pretty chill after New Year's. Everything always calms down a little bit, at least for those of us who are in college and still on break. Everyone else, life picks right back up again. So like I said in my last video, my friend Summer from DC came to visit me for New Year's, and my friend Julie from like 10 minutes away also came to visit, and we just kind of chilled out on the couch and watched Mythbusters. We made milkshakes, which was really fun as well. Summer and I also got to roam around the local McDonald's and roam around the local Wegmans, we didn't roam around the McDonald's. We just went there for lunch. We roamed around Target. We went to Wegmans and roamed around Wegmans as well. And Summer told me I was Wegmans privileged because she doesn't have a Wegmans near her. And she loves Wegmans. I, on the other hand, was complaining about how crowded it was on New Year's Eve. I also went up to New York City in Manhattan. I have a friend who lives on the Upper East Side, and it was really, really fun. I got to see New York from the perspective of someone who lived there instead of the perspective of a tourist. Normally I hang around the Times Square and Broadway area, but it was really cool to go to Upper East Side. I saw Central Park. We went to the Met Gala, the Metropolitan Museum of Art. I met her dog and walked her dog. We had bagels. It was really cool. I learned about apartment life and what doormen do besides opening the door, which is apparently also kind of act as security. And I also learned that everyone loves her dog Cooper, who is very, very cute. I also went out and I got boots for study abroad. They're downstairs, so I'm not going to grab them because I'm lazy. But they're UGG brand. I don't remember the exact name, but they're basically like waterproof UGG boots that are like lace up, and they're really comfortable. I've heard great reviews from them. People said they're great in the snow. Italy is a rainy place, so I'm hoping that because they do say waterproof that they'll also be great in the rain. If not, I'll just have wet socks. They are also really, really comfortable for walking around in, and I have worn them every day since, just kind of break them in, and they already feel comfy. I have recently finished Pride and Prejudice, so my mom and I watched the 5-hour BBC special, the BBC miniseries with Colin Firth, which was pretty much the books on screen, or the book on screen. There's one book. However, it was really, really long. And then we watched the 2005 movie with Keira Knightley, which was also pretty good, very smushed together, but it was still pretty accurate to the books. So I really enjoyed both of those movies. I also love the book because I love women who tell it as it is, and Elizabeth is definitely a woman who tells it as it is. I also have been spending a lot of time making a skirt. I'm gonna go grab it because it's really cute. It's this skirt. I hope to God it's in the frame. It's this skirt. It's a Washington National skirt. It's got pockets, and a while ago I wanted to make Washington National's letters for my friend Summer. She's also in my sorority, as most of my friends are, and I wanted to make her stitch letters. And however, our school is up in the Philadelphia area, so you can only get Philadelphia sports teams, and the Nationals are from Washington, D.C. So I ordered Washington Nationals fabric online. However, you have to order a minimum of 2 yards, and you need literally nothing to make letters. And I also made her a bag, which you needed a ½ yard for. So I had 1.5 yards just lying around, and I decided that I would use the extra fabric to make her this skirt. She had been joking around with me for a while about making her a dress, and I kept saying to her, no, I don't have enough for a dress, but I had just enough for a skirt. With pockets. I think that's the coolest part, is that it has pockets. I had a lot of fun doing it. I actually used a YouTube tutorial. If I figure out how to link things, I'll put the link down below. It's a simplicity pattern, and it was it wasn't too hard. I learned what basting was, I learned how to gather, do gather stitching, and there was definitely one more thing I learned how to do, but I don't remember what it is. So next I plan on going down to DC. I'm going tomorrow to see a Washington Capitals game. I hope to bring my camera. I hope to remember that. As I may have mentioned, I may not have mentioned, I got a concussion back in September, and Summer, who is also my roommate, was at my beck and call. She took care of me. She sent all my emails for me. She sent text messages for me. She kept my Snapchat streaks for me, which was really nice and also kind of extra, and shows our obsession with these Snapchat streaks. And she was just a wonderful, wonderful roommate. She helped me set up Spotify to go to a podcast called The Adventure Zone, which is about 3 brothers and their father who are all playing Dungeons and Dragons, but only one of them knows how to play Dungeons and Dragons, and he's the dungeon master. And it's just really funny because they do the most ridiculous things. And they take it seriously, but they also have no problem having fun with it. But she was just so wonderful, so I got her tickets to see the Washington Capitals, and they're playing the Flyers, so this should be a very fun game. I'm also going to be able to see my uncle and aunt who also live in the DC area, as well as my cousins. And then I come back up here, and I'm almost done traveling until I go to Italy. Oh, packing for Italy has been an experience. I haven't actually started packing yet, but I've been gathering medications basically. So I've been calling my insurance company, and normally they'll give me 1 month's supply of a medication, and I'm calling them up and I'm like, I need 4 to 5 months supply of medication, and it's a time. So I've been gathering stuff to bring to Italy, and I'm very, very excited to go, and I'm also not packing yet because I don't really know what to pack. So I will probably make a video about everything I'm bringing to Italy so that hopefully anyone out there who is also going to end up studying abroad can have a little bit of guidance. Bye!